Good morning. For our warm-up activity today, you're going to need some number cards. Now we're going to start with the numbers 1 to 10, like this. So I'm just going to cut these out and get ready. Now, if you think it's really easy using the numbers 1 to 10, you can challenge yourself. You could go up to 20 or even higher if you like. So first, you need to prepare your number cards 1 to 10, and then we'll come back in a minute and I have a warm-up challenge for you. Once you've cut out all your number cards, make sure you give them a good shuffle because we want them all to be in completely the wrong order. Because our challenge today is going to be putting them back in order, starting from number 1 up to number 10 as quickly as we can. Now you could even time yourself doing this and see how long it takes you. Then every day you could try again to see if you can get quicker and quicker at ordering the numbers. So your next challenge is to put all the numbers out on the floor and then place them in the correct order from 1 to 10. If that's really easy, like I said, you could use some bigger numbers. Or you could even challenge yourself by using the multiple of 10 numbers. So you could cut out the number cards 10, 20, 30, 40, all the way to 100 and see if you can order those. That would be a challenge. Ready? Off you go. Did you do it? Well done. So our next challenge is going to be to put all of our numbers out in order. Then you're going to close your eyes and ask Mummy or Daddy to take away some of the numbers. And we're going to see if we can guess which numbers are missing. So once you know which number's missing, this is what I want you to do. I want you to say the number that's missing and then how you know it's missing. I'm going to show you an example of this in a moment. So here are my numbers 1 to 10 in the right order. So what you need to do now is close your eyes while I sing my song, and then I'm going to take some numbers away. Are you ready? Close your eyes. Shut, shut, shut your eyes, shut, shut, shut your eyes, shut, shut, shut your eyes. Here comes a big surprise. Open them. So here are my numbers, and as you can see, 2 are now missing. Now it might be really easy to tell which number's missing, but can you tell me how you know? For example, I know that 2 is missing because 2 comes after 1 and before 3. I know that 9 is missing because it comes between 8 and 10. Let's try again. I'm going to take away another number while you shut your eyes, and let's see if you can tell me what's missing and how you know. Shut your eyes. Shut, shut, shut your eyes, shut, shut, shut your eyes, shut, shut, shut your eyes. Here comes a big surprise. Open them. Here are my numbers, and one of them's missing. Which number's missing? That's right, number 7 is missing. But how do you know? Well, I know 7's missing because it comes after 6. It comes before 8, or I could say, because I know 7 comes between 6 and 8. So there are 3 special words I can use: before, after, and between. Now it's your turn to try a few times at home. Now that we've warmed up our brains, let's move on to what we're going to be learning about today. Today, we are going to be investigating the number 10. And what we're going to try and find out is which smaller numbers can we add together to make 10. Now, the way we're going to do this means that you need to go and find something to help you at home. I'm going to use a piece of paper and some pasta twirls. You can find 10 small objects that you can use to complete this task. Go and find the things you need, and we'll meet back here in a minute. So I'm back here now with my whiteboard, and as you can see, I've drawn a line down the middle because I need 2 sections to help me with this maths challenge. I've also got my pasta twirls, which are going to be really helpful as well. So I'm just going to move so you can see exactly what I'm doing, and let's investigate which smaller numbers we can add together to make 10. Okay, because I'm just investigating for now, I'm going to choose some pieces of pattern to put on one side of my board here, and the other pieces I'm going to put here. Each time we try this, we're going to make sure that we're using 10 objects because we're exploring the number 10. So first I'm going to separate my pasta and then I'll show you what I've done. So here's my first example. On this side, I've put 3 pieces, which means on this side, there are 7 pieces. So we know now that 3 and 7 makes 10 all together. Let's try another way. Now here's one you should know from exploring doubles. I have 5 on this side and 5 on this side because we already know that 5 and 5 makes 10. So that's another way of finding 2 numbers that make 10. Let's try another one. Here we go. This time I have 9 on this side and just 1 on this side. So that means 9 and 1 all together makes 10. So there we go. That was a good start to our investigation of the number 10 and finding which smaller numbers we can add together to make 10. What we're doing, they are called number bonds. So you can have a little explore at home and see how many different ways you can find to make 10 using 2 smaller numbers. If you want to go one step further and give yourself a little bit of a challenge, you can find a way to record what you found. You might like to do that on a piece of paper. For example, we know we've discovered that 5 and 5 makes 10. You could do something like this. You could draw 5, and then there was the line in the middle, and then we drew another 5. So that's one way of showing me one of your number bonds. Now if you're really good at writing numbers, you might want to write the numbers. So you could do 5 and 5. If you're really, really clever and you know how to use the add sign, you might like to do that. 5, add 5. So I want you to come up with a way of showing me all the different ways that you found of making number bonds for 10. Have fun, and I can't wait to see what you've discovered.